Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Plant Fanatics. Today I'm going to talk to you about how my fig trees survived negative 15 degree weather, so stay tuned. So if you guys have been following this channel for any amount of time, you know that I'm living in zone 7, teetering on zone 6, and the coldest we usually get here is like 15 degrees. And that's usually enough to kill the tops of these fig trees. Well, a week ago today, we got down to negative 15 degrees temperatures. That's zone 5 temperatures. And these fig trees are not supposed to survive that typically. However, I've always taught you guys, mulch your fig trees and mulch them well. I always do that, and I've never had a problem growing fig trees in this colder climate. Now, zone 7, you know, it's possible to grow your fig trees. It's not really difficult. The tops of the trees are going to die back to the ground, but they come back from the roots every year. But we got down to negative 15 degrees. We had about 10 inches of snow. And look at these figs, guys. They are still alive. Even this top growth right here, if you come in closely, you can see where I kind of scratched the bark there. Look how green that is. That's a very good indication that this fig tree is still alive. It's still doing well. It's still flexible. So it's alive, it's healthy, and it's not even going to die back to the ground this year, most likely. I mean, I can't even believe it. This is a white Marseille fig tree. And just to show you guys how good this method of growing fig trees in colder climates works, follow me over here. This fig tree right here, this is Little Miss Figgy. This is supposed to be a zone 7, zone 8 cold hardiness fig at the most. We just had zone 5 temperatures, negative 15 degrees for 8 hours or more. And the high that day was 3 degrees, and then it went right back into the negatives. And this fig tree is still alive as well. If you come in close, I'll show you. And let me get my knife out here. And I will just make a mark right here. Look at that. I don't know if you can catch that on there. Look how green and healthy that is. Okay, this method works for growing fig trees in colder climates. You could definitely have done this in zone 6. Why? Because we just had zone 5 weather and they're fine. Mulch your fig trees well, guys. Put them in a nice, well-draining soil and just pile that mulch. Look at this. And if you haven't already, check out my other video. I'll put it in a link in the description about my method of growing these fig trees in colder climates. It works. This is proof. Negative 15 degrees for 8 hours. I mean, are you kidding me? That's amazing. You guys can grow fig trees wherever you are, in the ground, mulch them well. And I mean, this is proof that it works. I mean, you can't always listen to what the internet says about trees. They're just trying to be careful when they tell you where you can and can't plant these. And for good reason. I mean, if you're not taking these kind of precautions, then yeah, your fig tree is probably going to die. But if you're mulching like this, I mean, this is just proof that it works. And we don't get cold like that ever. These fig trees have never been through those kind of temperatures. And they made it through with flying colors. I've got some mulberries on the other side, a Pakistan mulberry that's a zone 7. It survived as well. So if you have not adopted this style of gardening with just piling this mulch on like this, like I said, plant in a well-draining area where water never just sits there, because this is a sure way to kill your plants in that case. But I don't have any problems with rot or anything like that. Mulch your trees, mulch your trees, mulch your trees. I can't say it enough times. Mulch them well, especially if they're there's a good chance they're tender perennials. There's a good chance they might not come back. This method works. It heats those roots up so well. So I just wanted to show you guys that my garden was successful through negative 15 degree temperatures, and that you guys can grow these if you're in zone 6, zone 7, maybe even zone 5, because this was zone 5 temperatures. And so I'm not going to say that for sure, because if this was to happen, you know, for days and days, and we did have about 10 inches of snow, which was also insulating the ground. So it was kind of a perfect storm to really keep these trees alive. But zone 6, you can definitely do this. So push the limits in your gardens, adopt this method of gardening, and you'll have great success. Like I said, if you haven't already, check out my other video where I talk about growing figs in colder climates, and I'll put the link in the description. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share with any of your friends that you think will like the video. Thanks so much, guys.